Welcome to my Angel Eyes guitar lesson for solo jazz guitar. Hi my dear jazz friends all over the world, Sandra Sherman here. Greetings from Austria. You can download the tab for this lesson from the link down below in the description box. Please also visit my lesson shop GuitarVersum.com for more lesson material like this one. And now let's get started. We're in the key of D minor and we have our classic jazz standard song form. That's AABA. Each section is 8 bars long, a total of 32 bars. We start, phrase number 1 has 4 bars, and we start with the D minor triad inversion. F and A, then we roll over to that D, that is the melody, and the A here. E7 flat 9. I take advantage of the open E string, right? And I play the D, F, and G sharp here. Then I do a little picking in between to fill the spaces and go over to an E flat 9. Now for the E flat you can leave the middle finger lying here, but the rest needs to go one to the left. And of course I need the E flat in bass. If you can't reach that E flat, it's a bit tricky, and just don't play it. Then just play this upper structure here. Okay, so that's an E flat 9, and that's actually a tritone sub for the A7 sharp 5. Actually, it is an A7 sharp 5 because this is the third of the A. If you play the A in bass, which is also possible, you would have the third of the A, the sharp 5 of the A, and the G is the 7th of the A. So that's an A7, same as this, A7 sharp 5 chord, or E flat 9 chord if you play the E flat in bass, which sounds a little more sophisticated. All right, so we have and that takes us to the resolution, the D minor. I play this at 9 chord. It's so beautiful, right? A, E, and F. This one makes it really kind of floating. To make sure it's a D, I afterwards fill the space by playing the open D string. And now the melody. That's F and D, going to B flat 7 and A7 sharp 5. And that's like an E half diminished to A7. So that's like a 2-5 that takes us back to D minor again. This is so often used. So if you see a B flat unaltered chord going to an A altered chord resolving to D minor, that is like a 2-5, okay? So now we have that B flat 7. I think you know this chord. Oh, sorry. A little fill. A7 sharp 5. And then we start all over again. This time the melody is a little different. We start here. I play triplets now. And the F is in between. D, F, A. So, taking us to B minor 11. That is kind of an odd change, but beautiful. Right? B, F sharp, A, E. Play the E again on top. D. And then the A, let it ring into an E minor 11 chord. I play the E in bass while this keeps ringing. And here's my filler chord. That's E minor 11. And taking us to the 5 chord A7 flat 9 with the flat 9 in bass. That's one of my favorite chords. I really love it. Here's the flat 9. So A, one above is B flat. Now it's the chord. Let it sustain. Okay, here's phrase number 1 for you at slow tempo. You can help to keep the free video tutorials of this channel running by becoming a member of the channel, and you can do so by clicking the join button right next to the subscribe button, which also grants you access to my mini lessons. You can also say a little thank you by clicking the thanks button and donate a little something. This really helps with the productions of the videos. Thanks a lot. All right, phrase number 2, we start with the same thing as in the first phrase. E7 flat 9, fill to E flat 9, and D minor add 9. But this time we don't play the D immediately, we play the F another time, then the D, and now the G7 flat 9 in shape of a D diminished chord. Right? So D melody, and now D minor 7. I guess you know this chord, 5 3 5 6. Going to the between F D F D now in the melody. So bar this and keep everything ringing. Everything needs to sustain as long as possible while the melody plays. So and here we go again with the B flat to A, but this time the B flat 9. I could have played this too, why not? But the B flat 9 is a little more advanced now. And the middle 2 strings, the B flat 9 is actually a D half diminished chord. That's the same thing, but without the B flat in the bass. Then A7 sharp 5 and going to D minor 7. This time with the D in bass on top. And now for the first ending, we have 1 bar of first ending, then we repeat everything again, and then we have a different bar as the second ending. So the first ending is I make a little fill. Okay, here's the fill. I go from the D minor 7, I play a D minor line in the key of D minor. I go from E to F, and I play this arpeggio now. A, D, E. This is actually a chord. This is a D minor at 9 chord with the, is it at 9? Yeah, with the F in bass, with the 3rd in bass. It's a beautiful chord, one of my favorites. Then I keep playing the arpeggio, E, F, A, okay? This starts really fast. The whole thing is rubato, so you can take your own time. I start this really fast. I turn it a little slower towards the end. Now again, B flat. This time we take a B flat 13. Comes from this chord plus the C on top, the 9th. B flat 13 9. And just keep picking to fill the space. In 16 notes, A7 sharp 5. It's like this A7 sharp 5 with the A on top. And that's it. Then, well, let me repeat that for you. So first ending. Then you repeat everything. And then you play the second ending. So instead of this, you come from the D minor 7, and you play this little fill, okay? That takes us to the B section. Okay, now after the D minor 7, you play, I don't know, what is this in English? Counter melody. 8 and 5, that's the F and the, what is this, G? Then the F sharp, the E and G, and the D and the G, and then the C sharp and the A. So this, the bass moves down, while the top melody now moves up. That's the contrary motion. And now I play a C sharp diminished chord. Here's your C sharp. And that takes us to the B section. Now let me repeat the entire A1 and A2 section for you, okay? 3, 4. Welcome to the B section. We start with the 2-5. We have a C minor. We change the key now. We're in key of B flat major now. And we start with the 2 chord, which is the C minor, 9 in this case. Play that once. Hit that E string again, and then a little fill. Triplet fill, going to a 5 chord. That's the F13 flat 9. So here would be the F. Here's an F7 flat 9. If you add the D on top, it's an F13 flat 9. Now remove the F again, and here we go. Make this a little more comfortable, and this is what you get. Right, F13 flat 9, fill it, and then go to the melody C on top. And here's the resolution, the B flat major chord. Let's repeat that. B flat major 7. I played with my thumb because for a reason. Now I have an inner voice movement. I play the middle 2 strings again, the D and the G string. And now I make this inner voice movement. So this is B flat and D, A flat and D, and G and D. So the bass moves down, right? So in order to do that, I need my thumb here. Well, I try to keep everything ringing as long as possible, as we do in chord melody style. Going to the G7 flat 9 in the shape of a D diminished chord. Then we start it all over again, C minor 9. This time F13 flat 9, fill to the top C, and now B flat major again, and this time we don't play the middle 2 strings again on the 7th, but we immediately, right away, go to the 8th and 7th fret. Right? No, sorry. And then B flat major 7. So that's phrase 3, and I repeat that now, it's low tempo. 3, 4. If you're into chord melody, I have a chord melody starter pack for you with 5 easy lessons from my YouTube channel for best value, and you can download it from the link down below in the description box. Go check it out. Now there's another key change to the key of A. We play a B minor, a 2-5-1, a B minor 9, just like that C, but 1 fret down. And now this would ring for almost a bar. So what I do is I do a little fill with the, because it's a B minor with an E in bass, low E, and then D, G, B strings, quietly and fast. 3 times. Going to that B on top. E13 flat 9, that is the same as the F we had before, 1 fret down, taking me to the B, and to the A major 7. This time I don't need the thumb, I could, but I play the open A string, take advantage of that. Middle 2 strings again, and the same figure as before, the same middle melody. These 2, while this still rings, 6, 6, and 4, 6. Then we have a little melody going on, F sharp, and then we go to the E flat minor 11 chords. So now we're 2-5 in D flat, so that's E flat minor 11 here. A flat 7 flat 9 with the flat 9 in bass. We had this before. Here's the flat 9. So A flat, and here's the flat 9. Right? Go from the 9th to the 10th fret. While these keeps ringing, now we're on E flat minor 11, which is this chord, but I take advantage of the open E string again. So I play this same thing that I had in the B flat thing, in the B thing. Twice only, once, twice, and A 7 flat 9, 13, 11, 12, 10. And then we go to the A section again, play the A section till the D minor. Okay, let me repeat phrase number 4 for you at slow tempo. Check out my Jazz Ballads playlist with tutorials in chord melody style for solo jazz guitar. Give this video a fat thumbs up because it's really important for me as a creator. Hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so you never miss a thing. And I hope to see you next week. Servus, bye-bye.